Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. So, Kanye West is saying, we're taking over one city at a time because literally this man is taking on these cities one city at a time. Do you know how they came together and they were like, no, we don't want him here. You're not good enough for us. Please go away, Kanye. And Kanye was like, who, boo boo? Who? Who are you telling to go away? Remember when Nikki said, I ain't going nowhere? And people did not take Nikki seriously, but years after, they realized that, damn, Nikki actually meant she was not going to go anywhere, at least no time soon. So, by that, what choice did the people have? None. They had to accept Nikki for who she is, right? You know, the song says, take me as I am. Yeah, they had to take Nikki as she was. So this is Kanye West right now because even though there have been so many efforts, so many attempts to cancel ye, block ye, bar ye, cancel ye visa. And, I think that this is a textbook example of when someone is determined to be successful in life. You can put up all the barricades that you wanna. You can block them as much as you can and as much as you wanna. But is it really gonna work if that person decides that they are gonna be successful irrespective of what you do? Like for years, I keep telling my subscribers that if you want to learn how to be successful in life, Kanye West is a blueprint to that. And if you don't know how to really take these things and make them your own, you might be asking or you might be looking at me like, girl, be serious now. How is Kanye the blueprint for that? No, let me tell you how Kanye West is a blueprint for that. Did you know that Kanye West has had a few shows in the United States over the past 2 months? Not only has he had a few shows in the United States in the past 2 months, he has a few more upcoming in the next 3 months. So he has a show. Well, actually, he has a two. Okay, so he has New Orleans for August 29th, and then he has 2 nights in Chicago, September 3rd, September 4th. Now, I believe that he should have gone 3 nights in Chicago because, y'all, I know a lot about history, okay? I know about the things that are like present day history, meaning not so long ago. Like, what are the chances that? Stay with me. I want you guys to stay with me because if y'all think that there wasn't a entire program designed to keep Kanye West down, and it is because if they keep Kanye West down, who else will they keep down? People that bears the complexion of you and I, right? Black and brown people. And when I say this, oftentimes people will try to counteract what I say by saying it has nothing to do with color. But boo boo. If by this time you think the shit has nothing to do with color, baby, you are deeper asleep than someone who's dead. No disrespect. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because we saw Ari Emanuel writing to tabloids and a bunch of other people saying, y'all need to encourage our business to cut ties with this man. His mental health should not even be taken into consideration. He's a damn clown, right? No. Before that, Ari Emanuel's brother, Ram Emanuel, he was dubbed as the murder mayor of Chicago, right? And I did an entire research on Ram Emanuel. And when I did my research, it was because there were people, when I spoke about Ari Emanuel, and I want to make it clear, guys. I want to make it clear, right? Even though Ari Emanuel said cancel Kanye West, and even though Ari Emanuel has been sued for racism, allegedly, saying black people can't swim, allegedly, I have nothing against that man. You know why? Because even though we've seen things that he has said about Kanye West, and even though there are allegations about how he feels about black people, I have nothing against him because when you know better, you just do better. And as a Jamaican, we consistently radiate love and positive vibration. Like it is so embedded in us, like we just don't know any better. And this is why they say Jamaicans are the kindest set of people on planet Earth. Make no mistakes. We're not nice. We're kind, okay? Because being nice is like always having nice things to tell people. And we're not good at throwing pity parties, honey. We're going to tell you as it is, like it is, because that is how we were cultured. But at the end of the day, we're going to feed you. We're going to clothe you. We're going to take you in. We're going to make sure you're good. We're going to make sure you're safe. You know, you see, there's something that would never happen in Jamaica. And that's like what happened to Nolan Wells. Nolan Wells could be hanging out with 100 white boys. Once those white boys were cultured in Jamaica, if Nolan Wells was going to die for whatever reason, if there was a white Jamaican boy or 5 within close proximity of whatever is going down, they're going to risk their life like hell fighting for him. And you wouldn't have heard that it was only Nolan Wells who died. It would be 2 or 3 other boys with him. And these boys, they may not even be your best friend. They might be even meeting you for the first time. But like hell, they're going to tell you, ain't no man going to die today on our watch. Okay? Because it's like a culture. It's a tradition. So I'm just saying, we were cultured to look out for each other, take care of each other. Make no mistakes, we do have our own problems. But it doesn't dismiss the fact that the good things about us exceeds the bad things, right? But let's move on. So, as I was saying, I did my research on Rahm Emanuel, and I came across this journalist, and my apology to the journalist, I don't remember your name. But this journalist did a piece on Rahm Emanuel, and the article is titled Rahm Emanuel, the Murder Mayor of Chicago. And when I read this article, it was lengthy, yes, but honey, I was glued. So this journalist spoke about how Rahm Emanuel basically, they defunded all the inner city black schools. Well, not all. Let me not say all. Most of them. So most of them, were closed. And based on what I read, and the cost of housing was increased. And a lot of people, like mortgages were increased. A lot of people lost their homes. And there were men who were arrested, but they were never found in the prison system. Never ever found in the prison system. And some of those men are missing until this date. What they discovered was that there was also a prison with hundreds of dead bodies buried. Some of them, based on the time that I was reading the article, recent, and some, long ago. So what they were saying is that there were so many questionable things that were happening in Chicago, the moment that Rahm Emanuel became the murder mayor of Chicago, from the article that I read. You can research and search for the article yourselves. It's called, the title is Rahm Emanuel, the murder mayor of Chicago, right? Now, if by this time you're still lost in the connection, good luck. Good luck, okay? So, I'm just saying, Kanye West is moving around the blockades. He's moving above the barriers. He's digging all under some of them to make his way through, and some of these barriers he's climbing. He's rising above them. And we know that. Most recently, they came up with this design, this new contract, wherein once he books a show with a stadium, the stadium is confirmed. The person that is responsible for the hosting booking, they can cancel. They can always cancel the show. And he's saying, hey, I'm not telling y'all that you all cannot canceled. All I'm saying is that whatever the show was, what's that word again? Come on, girl, you're an accountant. Find the word. Whatever amount the show was projected to make, they're going to have to give him at least 85% of that. So if the show, this is random number, if the show, for example, was projected to make $65 million, it means that they're going to have to give him at least 52 million out of that. So all you people who want to lose your money, that's none of my problem. And for all of those who bought their tickets, oh no, honey, their money doesn't go down the drain. They don't lose their money, but tickets will have to be refunded and everyone has to get back their ticket and he has to get his pretty penny. So cancel who you want to cancel, boo boo, because if you cancel me, I'm still getting paid. I'm still becoming a millionaire and I'm still making that good money. And if you cancel me in the East, I'm going to go to the West, then come back to the East because I'm going to wear your ass out. And that's what Kanye West is doing. You see, this is why it's important to be your true self. Focus on that natural God-given gift. Focus on that natural God-given talent, and your success will be endless. Focus on you. Focus on what you have going on for you. You know how they say, look at the glass half full instead of half empty? Yes, that's what we're talking about. Look at the glass half full instead of looking at it half empty. Okay? Kanye West is doing it, and don't look at Kanye as money. Don't look at what he's doing as money. Don't look at it as being a celebrity. Because how many people out there with good money, celebrity status, can't even do half of what he does? A lot of people, right? So, it's about you as an individual and what you've got within you and how determined you are for your success and your survival. Even if you feel defeated today and you feel like you're done, just remember that it's okay to take a step back or two, and then you're gonna heal. You're gonna energize. You're gonna re-strategize and then come back with a new mindset and keep going as many times as you need to. Start over as many times as you need to. You're never too old and it's never too late. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that to my beautiful people. We're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.